Have you ever looked at your syllabus and felt your brain freeze completely? One glance at those huge textbooks, endless chapters, formulas, theories, diagrams, and dates, and suddenly your motivation disappears. Many students feel this every single day. They study for hours before exams, but the next day, everything vanishes from memory. And then they start believing, maybe my memory is weak. But what if I told you something shocking? Your memory is not weak. Your study method is weak. Welcome back to my podcast. I am Raghuram Bhatt, the memory coach on wheels, and today's episode is 5 Japanese learning techniques that can transform your memory. Before I reveal these powerful techniques, let me share a small emotional moment from my life. After my spinal cord injury, life became extremely difficult for my family. There were hospital visits, physiotherapy sessions, emotional breakdowns, and certainly about and uncertainty about the future. During those phases, I closely saw the silent strength of one person in my life, my sister. I still remember many moments when she quietly adjusted her routine just to support me. Sometimes she would help me with simple daily activities. Sometimes she would encourage me whenever I mentally felt broken. And many a times, even when she herself was tired, she would still smile and motivate me. One day I remember feeling deeply frustrated about my condition. I was angry at life and angry at my limitations. And my sister calmly told me something I will never forget. She said, your body may have slowed down, but your mind still has infinite power. That sentence hit me deeply, and slowly I began understanding something powerful. Human beings are capable of extraordinary growth when they stop focusing only on limitations and start focusing on possibilities. That phase pushed me towards self growth, memory training, and understanding the true power of the human brain. And today, I want to share 5 fascinating Japanese inspired learning methods that can dramatically improve your memory and revision. Method number 1, visual learning. The human brain loves visuals, stories, movements, and emotion. Think about your favorite movie scene. Even after years, you still remember the dialogues, expressions, and action scenes clearly, right? But why? Because the brain stores visual experiences far better than dry text. But what do most students do? They read line by line mechanically, and the brain becomes bored. Japanese learning methods focus heavily on visualization. Instead of treating information like lifeless words, they convert concepts into pictures, stories, and symbols. Suppose you want to remember a chemistry reaction. Yeah. Imagine two people hugging each other for a combination reaction. Imagine two people pulling away from each other for decomposition. Suddenly, the concept becomes visual. Or suppose you want to remember H2SO4, the formula for sulfuric acid. Imagine sulfur standing in the center like a king, while 4 guards surround him. The 4 guards are the oxygen, and 2 hydrogens are trying to enter the palace. So H2SO4. It's funny, right? It's dramatic, but it's unforgettable. The brain remembers strange emotional images much faster than boring text. Method number 2, chunking the syllabus. Many students look at the syllabus like Mount Everest, huge, overwhelming, mentally exhausting. But Japanese students often divide difficult learning into tiny, manageable chunks. Instead of saying, I will finish the entire chapter today, they say, I will complete only one topic, or I will solve only 10 questions. Small wins reduce mental resistance. And there is another hidden advantage. When you revisit small chunks repeatedly every day, the brain starts understanding that the information is important, and slowly it shifts it into long term memory. Remember this carefully. Consistency beats intensity. Studying little daily is far more powerful than studying everything in panic mode one night before the exam. Method number three, Kaizen philosophy. This is one of my personal favorites. Kaizen means continuous improvement through very small daily progress. Improve just 1% every day, that's all. Most students suddenly try studying for 10 hours after watching motivational videos. Then, after 2 days, they become exhausted and quit completely. But, but Kaizen works differently. Suppose you currently study for 45 minutes, tomorrow study for 50, then 55, then 60. Or if you solve 15 questions daily, increase it slowly to 17, then 20. Tiny improvements may look small initially, but over time, they create massive transformation. Even a 1% improvement daily changes your confidence, discipline, and memory. The goal is simple. Be slightly better than yesterday. Now, method number four, Shiritori learning. Yeah. This is actually a famous Japanese word, chain game. In this game, every new word begins with the last sound of the previous word. And surprisingly, this can become an amazing revision technique. Suppose you are revising biology. You start with the word cell. Now, cell ends with L. So, cell leads to lysosome. Now, lysosome ends with M. So, lysosome leads to mitochondria. Mitochondria leads to another connected topic. Slowly, a chain forms. Yeah. And suddenly, revision becomes interactive instead of boring. This technique creates mental linking, yeah, between concepts. And when concepts become linked together, recall during exams becomes easier. Instead of memorizing isolated points, your brain creates a connected network, and connected memories are stronger memories. And finally comes method number five, shadowing. Yeah. This technique is extremely powerful for theory heavy subjects. Yeah. Suppose you are watching a lecture or studying a chapter. Pause after 5 minutes. Now close the notebook and explain what you understood in your own words. Then write short points from memory. This process activates multiple senses simultaneously. You are listening, you are processing, you are speaking, you are recalling, and you are writing as well. And whenever multiple senses become active together, memory becomes much stronger. Yes, this method takes more time initially, but remember, studying fast is useless if you forget everything later. Slow, effective learning is far more powerful than fast forgetting. So, let us quickly revise the five Japanese learning methods. First one is visual learning, second is chunking the syllabus, third is Kaizen improvement, fourth is Shiritori linking, and fifth one, shadowing. And all these methods teach us one powerful truth. The brain is not designed for boring repetition. The brain is designed for meaning, visuals, stories, emotions, and connections. If this episode changed the way you think about studying, comment below. I will retain. And tell me honestly, which of these five techniques are you going to start using from today? Well, friends, until we meet next time, keep learning, keep growing, and let us make our memory our superpower. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a very good day.